Is there a possible link between the Stephenson murders and the Delphi case? Bill and Peggy Stephenson were both found dead inside their home in Boone County on May the 29th, 2011. The couple were found by a member of their family who became concerned when they didn't show up for church. And when detectives visited the scene, they discovered that the house had been altered and that the bodies had been staged. And it appeared that whoever killed the couple had not left immediately after the murders. It has been said that there were things done to their bodies that were horrific. The person that carried out the murders changed several things which were really, really unusual for any murder scene anywhere in the country or in the world. It's not known whether the perpetrator returned to the scene or whether they stayed and did not leave immediately. They potentially remained in this home for a good few hours after the murders were committed. The police currently have on file the DNA of an unknown person. They do not know who the DNA belongs to, and it was found at the crime scene. The police have said because of its complexity, genealogy is not an option at the moment. However, the police are waiting on results from the lab to see if the DNA from 2 truck drivers matches the unknown profile found at the crime scene. And it was in November 2022 that a tip led them to Indiana. The police received information from a person about the Delphi murders. The police have said it may be the same person that was involved in the Stephenson case. The details that were given to the police pointed Boone County investigators towards a specific individual who had a specific item that the police were interested in. A detective working the case said, "I'm not going to tell you about what that item was. We've recently been in the northern part of Indiana investigating this guy, following him around, looking for things and evidence that we would need to at least vet him as best we could with our case. He was cooperative. We were able to go down that path with him, and he articulated good reason to why that item may have existed." And Boone County investigators have forwarded on this information to Indiana State Police, who are currently dealing with the case of the murders of Abby and Libby. One of the detectives said that their investigation into a potential link between the Delphi case and the Stephenson murders did not include Richard Allen, as when Boone County detectives were in Delphi, Richard Allen was already in jail, where he had been since October last year, as he stands accused of the murders of Abby and Libby. Did Richard Allen work alone on the day of the Delphi murders? Obviously, he is still innocent until proven guilty, but I do feel that he is the killer. And I've always wondered if he carried out any other murders. Maybe if he did really kill Abby and Libby, perhaps someone helped him. And if somebody did assist Richard Allen, did this person have some sort of involvement in the Stephenson case? One other thing to mention, the murders were carried out in Boone County, which I should have mentioned before is in the state of Kentucky in the US. And just for further context, Boone County is roughly 200 miles away from Delphi in the state of Indiana. And the time it would take to do this journey in a car would be between 3 and 3.5 hours. So in my opinion, it is certainly possible that somebody from Delphi could have travelled to Kentucky to carry out these horrific murders. So guys, have you seen this in the news, and do you believe there could be some link with the Delphi case? Please let me know your thoughts, especially on whether you think Richard Allen is the Delphi murderer, and whether or not he worked alone, and whether he could have committed other murders. Well, as always guys, I hope you're all doing well, and as always, I shall look forward to reading your views. Bye for now.